In today's video, I'm going to be checking out this Asrock J3355M. This motherboard has a soldered Intel Celeron J3355 CPU, 4GB of DDR3 RAM, an SSD, and integrated graphics. As you can see, I've got the motherboard right here, the Asrock J3355M. Right here, we can see the soldered CPU under the passive cooler, 2 DDR3 RAM slots, SATA 3.0, and no 4-pin power. There are 2 PCIe 1X slots and 1 PCIe 4X slot. And now we can get to the I/O. Right here we have 2 PS2 slots, VGA, DVI, HDMI, 2 USB 3s, 2 USB 2s, Realtek Gigabit Ethernet, and 3 headphone jacks. So the first game I'm going to be testing will be Team Fortress 2. We are now in Team Fortress 2. Let's check out the settings. Okay, so we have a resolution of 1280 by 600, and let's change these to low settings. Okay, we are now in a game and we see the awful performance already. These laggy animations, but not that bad. Well, bad, but I mean, this could be playable. I used to play this game on Steam Remote Play on my iPad coming from a Chromebook, so I've played worse in my time. So this isn't as bad as that, and I'd say it's playable, but this game is like 2006, I think, 7, and lowest graphics, lower resolution, so not that impressive. Can I get a kill? Nah, I got a kill assist. You can see here the FPS is around like 30, maybe if you're looking at the floor, sometimes like stable 40-ish. CPU is using about 85%, 88%, stuff like that. So, time to go on to the next game. As you can see, our next game is Splitgate. So let's just open up the settings, and this time I'm not going to keep it capped at 120, even though it doesn't matter because this game is going to run horribly anyways. So let's just keep that 1920 by 1080 and keep these settings on default. So let's just hop into a match. As you can see, we are now in Splitgate, and it's not running good to say the least. 17 FPS, I'm seeing. 20 FPS, I mean, I think Dell Wise would perform better if it had enough storage than this. Like, come on, and the CPU's maxing out 100%. And those integrated graphics aren't helping either. I don't think I can get a kill like this. I'm getting around low 20s FPS. And lower than that when getting shot. The 1% lows are 0 FPS. So, safe to say this game isn't running well. So, on to the next game. Now we're into the next game, CS2. It's hard to believe that this even opened. 100% CPU usage, 4 FPS in the menu. Let's just get these settings over with. Going through the settings is a pain. Just keep that 1080p for the hell of it. Can't even switch through the menus. Alright, loading screen for switching menus. Okay, the menu's finally loaded, so let's just increase this max FPS. And all the settings are already on low, so there's not really much I can do here anyways. So I think we should just decrease the resolution and CS2 did not work, so we're moving on to the next game. As you can see, the next game we are testing is Minecraft. So let's open the options, check out our settings. 2 chunks, fast graphics, everything else on low, on 1080. So let's open up the test world. And as you can see, we are now in the Minecraft world. So our FPS is around 96 to 100, but when I'm moving around a lot, it just goes to sometimes frames per minute. So this isn't very good. CPU's on 100%. Minecraft is a CPU dependent game. No weirdness there. This is an awful CPU. Better off using it to warm your house. Oh. Yep, and Minecraft's crashed. I think that's enough testing to show you guys that this isn't, if you want to play Minecraft, this is not the CPU for you. I've never seen these glitches in Minecraft in my life. Let's auto 4 and move on to the next game. As you can see, these are our settings. So we're on 800 by 600, and the rest of these I've just kept mostly default, normal, some high. Let's see if it performs. Run benchmark. And as you can see, we're in the GTA 5 test, and one of the textures has loaded. We're getting an average of 24 FPS, 100% CPU usage. I've been waiting for this game to load for 20 minutes, and this is what I get. I think this just proves that this machine isn't even worth testing. Just buy a Dell-wise, honestly. Do a storage mod or something. This is sad. Yeah, your GTA 5 is not, it's not going to work well. I'm exiting out. I don't know what I expected. As you can see, the next test is YouTube. So let's just search for the best channel in the world. Definitely not biased there. And click on their latest and greatest video. Let's set this to 1080p. And videos run great at 1080p 60. Let's just do some skipping in. And yeah, the video runs great. So let's try a 8K video. If that's even supported on YouTube. So we can change this to 8K and see how it runs. It's playing a frame a second. Yeah, just stick to 1080p. Not working on 8K. So let's move on to the next test. As you can see, here's the next test. WebGL fishes. There's 100 fishes, 30 to 60 FPS. 500 fishes, 50 FPS. 1,000, 60. 5,000, 20-ish, 30-ish. 10,000, 14, 15. 15,000, 10 FPS. 20,000, 8 FPS. 25,000, 7 FPS. And 30,000 at 5 FPS. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.